Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The college football season just ended a couple weeks ago with Ohio State beating Notre Dame in the national championship. But we've got another imperialism. We've got our map. We got our wheel. Let's get right into it. It is the end of the season. It is the last chance for rosters as is to win a national championship in imperialism fashion. Our first game is Central Michigan versus Eastern Michigan. Central down by 3 points. Got to get a first down here. They can't get it on third down. Brings up 4th and 1. But they're going to pick it up on 4th down. The only problem is now they have 3 seconds. They just got to chuck up a prayer down the right sideline. Did he come down with it? Well, he did, actually, but the clock is out. He's short of the end zone, and Eastern Michigan is going to hang on. So now Central Michigan is gone. Eastern Michigan takes over all that territory. We've got 134 teams, so you got to comment down below which team will be the last team standing, taking over the entire United States of America. Comment down below who's going to win right now. Comment, go comment. And next we got Pitt in West Virginia in the backyard brawl. Is that what they call it? We got a little snow here in West Virginia. But Pitt really hasn't been able to get anything going on 4th down. Last prayer attempt, didn't get anything. West Virginia is going to kneel the football out and take over all that land. So now you got West Virginia on the board still, and Pittsburgh eliminated. Now we're going to Old Dominion, staying on the eastern coast, and now going southwest. We'll call it Eastern Carolina territory, and the Pirates up 6, but they got to play some defense, and they don't play defense. A wide open man down the left sideline, but it brings up another 3rd and 10. So Old Dominion's got to get something going. Quarterback could run for it. Instead, throws it left sideline. Wide open guy again. Out of bounds. 4 seconds to go. 2nd and goal. Can Old Dominion punch it in? Oh, man, I thought that DB was just sitting in that zone cover. He's going to pick that ball off. Instead, I don't know if there's time. There's no time on the clock. The PAT for the win. Old Dominion is at the buzzer. Gets the win. The Pirates are eliminated, and our wheel continues its dominance. So Ohio State won the national championship this season, but who is winning it in this imperialism? Do you think it's going to be Ohio State? Do you think it's going to be Georgia, who won the last one? If you haven't watched it, go check it out. Now we got Oklahoma and North Texas. North Texas down by 7. They got to move on. Got to pick up this first down here, and they do. 42 seconds to go. 3rd and 4, 25 seconds. They convert that one, and now within striking distance, but it's 4th and 10. Got to go for the end zone, and it's picked off. Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner is going to hang on and beat North Texas, the Green Falcons or some crap. I don't know. Next up, we're going to go to my home state in the University of Utah. Going to go take on the BYU Cougars. Cougars had a great this was a heck of a matchup in real life. And we got a 1-point ball game again as Jake Retzloff finds Chase Roberts down to near the 50-yard line. They just got to get 1 point, so field goal wins it for him. And instead, Jake's going to throw into... There was so many bodies in the middle of the field, and he threw it right to a Ute who's going to pick it off. But BYU did get the ball back with 30 seconds to go. Oh, a huge drop by Parker Kingston. And now it's 3rd and 10, 25 seconds. Got to get a move on. And another late interception for Jake Retzloff. The safety was just sitting there. And now BYU is eliminated. Let's go to Temple and Rutgers, where it hasn't been much going for Temple. They're down by 10. There's only 14 seconds, 12 seconds, 11 seconds. The sack is going to end it. Temple could not beat Rutgers on the road. Even if this goes, it doesn't. Rutgers wins by 10. Let's keep the wheel going. Chaos continues. We aren't stopping for anything, all right? We got 130 teams to get through or some crap, right? That's a lot of football. Let's get into it. Georgia Southern, a tie ball game with Florida State. Florida State going for it all on 3rd down. He's got a step. He's got the catch. Touchdown Seminoles. What a disappointing season it was for Florida State. Initially ranked in the top 10. Of course, had 3 straight losses to start the year. And Georgia Southern's going to return the favor. Oh, going blow for blow. Touchdown for touchdown. It was 6-6. Now make it 13-13. And in overtime, Florida State's already scored a touchdown. And Georgia State's going to return their favor with another bomb. Georgia Southern looking to go deep again. And he's got it again. Oh my gosh, they're just going deep touchdown for deep touchdown. It was 6-6 with a minute and a half left in the 4th quarter. And now they got all the scoring. They have to go for 2 here. They don't get it. So now Florida State can win it with a touchdown and a score. Oh, they got that touchdown. They got the touchdown easy. Nobody's playing defense. Defense must be absolutely gassed. So now a 2-point conversion wins it for the Seminoles. I don't even know who the quarterback is. But they got it in the back of the end zone. Toe tap. And what a game. That was a ball game. That was a ball game and a half. I really enjoyed watching that one. Okay, but, our wheel doesn't stop. Arizona State, another fun team to watch this season as they went toe-to-toe with Texas in the second round of the college football playoffs. But this time they're matched up with UNLV, and they're up 11 right now. UNLV's got to get a late score. It doesn't matter. They only got 4 seconds left. Arizona State's going to hang on and win this ball game. But let's look at some of our winners. Florida State, Arizona State, Old Dominion's won a game. Eastern Michigan, Oklahoma. But again, even though we've already been through 6 games already in less than 6 minutes, we still got a lot more games to go. All right, so ULM is our next team. They're going to go take on LSU. And LSU just won this one easily. 17-0. Wasn't fun. No scoring from University of Louisiana Monroe. Yeah, I didn't even know who that was at the beginning of the season. Thank you so much that College Football 25 is back, or else I still wouldn't know who ULM is. Ohio State makes their first appearance, the national champions, and they handle the in-state rival in Cincinnati. It wasn't even close. So 2 back-to-back games where it wasn't even worth watching. But we had that great game by Georgia Southern and Florida State, so we can't be spoiled every time. And again, we're not going to hop into this game because Virginia Tech put the beat down on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons 35-0. And let's see where we're going to go for another game. Is that Notre Dame? It is Notre Dame. Again, they were in the national championship. How far are they going to make it in our imperialism? They're going to go take on Western Michigan. And Western Michigan has a long play. Doesn't quite get in the end zone. But they are still down 22-0 with only 30 seconds to go. So even if they score here, which they do, great. This ball game is still over because they need 2 more scores and 2 onside kicks. So, and not in that order. We're going to go on to Boise State, all right? Boise State, Ashton Genty, only 1 loss in the regular season, and then, of course, lost to Penn State in the college football playoffs. Washington State takes their field goal to make it a 1-possession game, down by 8. Now, 3rd and 9. They got to convert here, but they're going for it. Oh, my gosh. They went deep, and now they're facing 4th and 9. Got to convert here, and they're going to cross the 50, down across the 40. And Washington State takes a timeout with 1.5 minutes left in the game. 2nd and 10, across the middle. Can he get in the end zone? He gets in the end zone! They have the chance to tie it up. They didn't. I forgot to watch the 2-point conversion, so they can't. They got to onside kick it, and they don't get it. But they have another chance. They got the ball back. And a safety. So Boise State's going to hang on to win this ball game and advance their miraculous season. Now we're going to Southern Mississippi where they're going to go to left, take on LSU. LSU dominated ULM, and they're looking pretty good again here. But LSU got stopped. Southern Mississippi's the one who got stopped. So another great win for the LSU Tigers. Now we're going to go to the Liberty Flames. Liberty Flames, they're going to go in the northeast direction. Let's call it Virginia. This is a nice helmet matchup. I don't mind it. And here we go. We got Virginia up by 3 right now, but Liberty looking to score. 1st and goal, and he threw an interception in the end zone. We've seen too many of those already today. Oh my gosh. And so Virginia can wave goodbye, and they're going to hang on to win this ball game. And next up, we got Florida State again. No, Florida, the Gators this time. And the Gators are going to go south. They're going to go south, and they're going to play UCF because they're a little to the east. UCF down by 4, facing a 4th and 9. Gets the conversion they need. Their chances are still alive, baby. They're still alive. They're looking for that national championship banner to hang up with the 2017, and he gets close. Brings it to 1st and goal. 50 seconds to go. From this... Oh, a fumble! Ball's out. Okay, UCF recovers. 2nd and goal here. Right across the middle, down to the 5-yard line. And now the quarterback is going to run it in. I forgot the quarterback's name because they've been through 3 quarterbacks this year. Sorry, buddy. But he gets the late score. Now, with only 4 seconds, Florida down by 3. Got to hope for something crazy. They don't get anything crazy. Florida had a disappointing season, especially to start the season, and they're going to have a disappointing exit in our imperialism. Our next game takes us on the West Coast. UCLA versus San Diego State. San Diego State, oh, they dropped it on third down, and on fourth down, they decide to take the field goal. So now they got an onside kick it, still down by 6. And they're not going to get the onside kick. UCLA is going to hang on to win this game. And we're going to go back to our wheel. How are you feeling about your comment? Are they still alive? Are you feeling confident? Good, let me know. And I also want to know, who is your early prediction for Heisman? As we go to Clemson versus Tennessee, this should be a great matchup. Both in the top 10. Clemson, Tennessee tied at 6. And with a minute and a half to go, Tennessee is more than comfortable just running the clock out and just kicking the late game field goal if that's what it takes. But a touchdown would be nice too. Gets it out to the 5-yard line, and now they are going to take that touchdown. Tennessee Sampson, I mean, come on, he had a great season. One of the greatest running back seasons, just happened to be in the same season as Ashton Genty, so nobody cares. And no miracle on the kick return either. So Tennessee knocks off Clemson in the rivalry game, and we continue to march on the wheel. I'm seeing Oregon. Oregon here, the Ducks, of course, didn't lose a single game in the regular season, and they got absolutely smoked by Ohio State in the playoffs. Oregon up by 10 here. Nevada cannot get the conversion. Nevada, how do you say it? I say Nevada. I don't remember how I said it just barely, but it's Nevada, okay? All right? My Spartans are up next. Come on, now we're going to go up north, all right? Eastern Michigan should be a good game, should be an easy game, but no, we're down by 4 with the, oh my gosh, Aiden Childs. You have no idea how disappointed I've been by my Spartans all year long. Now, Eastern Michigan can make it a 7-point game with this field goal, and they missed it. So my Spartans are going to be in great field position. We've got a chance here. Aiden Childs scrambling, panicking, nearly gets sacked. And now on 3rd and 10, got to have a conversion here. Did he catch it? No, that's a drop. That's not even on you, Aiden. That's not even on you. But 4th and 10, we got to have a conversion. I don't want to lose to Eastern Michigan. Come on now. Oh, we're going to lose to Eastern Michigan. Dang it. All right, well, Eastern Michigan takes over our territory. I'm going to just rock this other hat for the rest of the video. Because how do we lose to Eastern Michigan? I mean, it was such a disappointing season. I was looking for some redemption here, not going to get it. Let's go to Baylor TCU. TCU is up 11, and they're looking to get one more stop. The ball is out. They're picked up by TCU, and the big man, Rumble, stop it. He's going to go. He's not even that big. He's a linebacker. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown TCU on the scoop and score to just put the absolute dagger in Baylor. So now we're staying in Texas. Texas is going to go and attack. They're going to go attack TCU. Why not? TCU just got some land. Texas wants that land, but Texas is in trouble. Down by 10, 2 minutes to go in the game. 2nd and 8 here. A nice pick up there, but still, they got to go fast. Down to a minute already as they just crossed the 30-yard line. They got to go faster. Gunnar Helm, touchdown. Now they just have to bank on this onside kick. And I don't think in any of our imperialism videos have we seen a successful onside kick, and we're not going to in this instance here. TCU kneels out of the clock, and our huge upset as Texas, who had a great year, made it to the semifinals and just lost. They couldn't beat. Oh my gosh. What a game. What a game. I mean, upset after upset. I mean, Michigan State was the big upset, right? And now we're here with Northwestern and Purdue. I'm sorry, nobody actually cares about this game. Northwestern blew them out. 27-7 is your score. Northwestern beating Purdue. UAB, we're going down to Alabama. Going to go up right, and they're going to take on Jacksonville State. It's a pretty even match here. Jacksonville State seems very familiar to the Washington State-Boise State game as they knock on the field goal and looking to get a stop here on 3rd and 9 so they can get the ball back. And instead, they're going to give up a touchdown. UAB is going to win this ball game. Jacksonville couldn't get the stop they needed. Now down 2 possessions. There's not enough time. The game's going to end 21-6. And UAB is hanging on. Jacksonville State is gone. We got 2 more green teams. Teal, whatever, for Coastal Carolina and Charlotte. Coastal Carolina down by 7 here. And they couldn't get the They punted the ball. I didn't think they'd punt it, but they did. They got the stop, so now they got another chance with a minute and a half to go. One timeout. Gets the first down here. They got to go a little bit faster because there's only a minute 15. And the pressure comes, and it's a big-time sack. Charlotte gets the sack, and now it's 3rd and forever. 3rd and 21. Oh! 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 What a throw. What a catch. What a throw, what a catch, and they're looking to do it again all the way down to the 7-yard line. 10 seconds, 8 seconds, 7. Plenty of time. Stepping up in the pocket. Can he get there? No. Timeout. Oh, they had that timeout left. They still had that timeout. End zone. Touchdown. They said he was in. I couldn't tell if he was in, but they're saying it's a touchdown. What a drive. It looked like it was dead in the water. 3rd and 20. Well, that's not a great way to start our overtime. 3rd and 16. They're just going to run it, try and make a field goal more manageable here. So that field goal to take a 3-point lead into over. They missed. Oh, they missed it. So now Charlotte, with any score, wins the game, but they fumble. And Coastal recovers. So we're going to double OT. Double OT. Charlotte down to the 4-yard line already off one throw. Handoff up the middle, inside zone. Touchdown. The Charlotte Miners. But remember, double overtime already, so we got to go for 2, and they didn't get it. So now it's just a 6-point game. Coastal Carolina needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to win it, and instead it's going to be incomplete. And Charlotte is going to hang on to win it in this thriller. Coastal Carolina had a heck of a game-ending drive. End of regulation drive. There we go. Arkansas is our next team, another SEC team. They're going to... Was it? I swear it said Arkansas. We're doing Alabama, though. I might have messed up now that I'm seeing this. Doesn't matter. We're going with it. Alabama destroys Troy. All right? Deal with it. Hawaii. Hawaii's trying to make it to the continental U.S. because they're actually not even on my map right now. But if they beat UCLA, they get a spot on the map. And with a haymaker there, they're trying to get to their way into the continental U.S. They want their land. They want to be respected. They get the big touchdown. But UCLA just needs a field goal to win this game. Minute and a half left. But a big-time sack from Hawaii. The Rainbow Warriors. I don't love the helmets. I'm not going to lie. It's cool. It's cool. But now we're here in overtime, and that's a big-time pitch and catch all the way down to the 2-yard line for Hawaii to start overtime. Can they punch it in from the 2? Just hand the ball off. Come on, man. Or that works too. That works too. Touchdown, Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Now, UCLA facing a 3rd and inches. Needs a conversion here. Big boys up front, but the pitch got it inside. 1st and goal. Now, UCLA looking to pass. Corner of the end zone. Touchdown. UCLA responds in our overtime here. UCLA, Hawaii having a great game. UCLA trying to keep Hawaii out of the 48 Continental. And UCLA goes back to the end zone. Touchdown here. Again, double overtime. Got to go for 2. And this is a big play right here. They got it. They got it. They're just throwing in rhythm right now. Everything's cracking for UCLA's offense. And now Hawaii, they got to respond. And that's a big-time sack. It's 2nd and 22. That's going to make it very difficult. But we've seen crazier from Coastal Carolina. He's still backpedaling, and then he goes down. It's 3rd and 37. Oh, my gosh. What are you doing? It's a 5-step drop is all. So on 3rd and 37. Oh, he goes down again. It is 4th and 47. You got to get benched if you're running backwards like this. I mean, the whole offensive line just completely collapsed. Another blitz comes, but they managed that one pretty well. Going for it all. Got to have it. I thought he had it, but he didn't. UCLA got it. They're going to hang on to win this one and just eliminate Hawaii in general off the face of the earth. And we'll go back to our wheel. There's still so many teams on this wheel. Again, I want to know who you think's going to win it. Drop a comment still. You still got time. And who is your Heisman favorite for next year? Let me know. Northwestern, Northern Illinois, just separated by 3 points. And Northern Illinois got the touchdown on the left side. Northwestern now trying to get back in this game. Throws it away on 3rd. Now it's 4th and 24. That's knocked away. Northern Illinois is going to hang on to win this ball game. Why are they not just kneeling it? Oh, they got 3 timeouts. I don't care. Whatever. We're going back to our wheel. I don't got time for that. UCF. They've already got one win against the Florida Gators. That was at home, though. This time they're going on the road to take on Florida State, who also already has a win. And this game wasn't even in question ever. Florida State 21-0. Good start for them. It was a disappointing year, so they're getting a little redemption in the Rice T18 College Football Imperialism. Now, Oklahoma, who also didn't have a great season, they're going to go try and take on the Cowboys of Oklahoma State, who also had a disappointing season, but one disappointing season is going to end for Oklahoma. The Sooners are going to lose the Red River rivalry here no, not the Red River. Red River? Yes? No, Bedlam. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. Ohio State's going to get their second game of the afternoon. They're up 21-14. Akron's going to get the ball in decent field position off this great punt return at the 45-yard line. Okay, Akron has a very real shot to send this game to overtime. There's 3 minutes left in the game, and a big play right here all the way down to the 27-yard line. And now Akron up the middle, great run. Another first down on consecutive plays. Now, still above the 2-minute warning. They're trying to run it. Can he get in? No, he's going to get stopped right there. Just under 2 minutes. Touchdown, Akron. What's their, the Zips. The Zips. But Ohio State marched all the way down the field just to miss a field goal, bro. So we're in overtime here. Can you believe it? Ohio State in overtime with Akron on fourth down, I think, pass interference. So Akron has a very real shot. They score. Pass interference is killer there. And so now Akron has a touchdown lead, but it doesn't matter. That's Jeremiah Smith, gets the touchdown right back on the first play of their overtime. So now back in double overtime, Will Howard finds a man, gets it down to the tight end all the way down to the 1-yard line, and then a different tight end. That looks like Ezekiel Elliott. Come on, he's wearing 15 and is huge. That's Ezekiel Elliott. I don't know how they let him back in college. They score here. They get the 2-point conversion as Travion Henderson runs over a man. So now Akron has to respond, and it's picked off. It was deflected and then intercepted, and Ohio State will hang on as Akron gave them the fight of their lives. Hey, hats off. Hats off to the Akron Zips. All right, that was a great performance. But it's Ohio State. Ohio State survive and advance. That's all we're about, baby. Georgia State going to go take on UAB, who beat Jacksonville State. Separated by 1 overall. UAB is up by 7, but Georgia State got the ball. Minute 14, 2nd and 12 here. Across the middle, it's got a man all the way down to the 11 or 12-yard line. And now look at end zone. Toe tap. Touchdown. Let's go, Georgia State. We've had a lot of fantastic ball games. I know there's a lot we've been skipping, but we've had several overtime games already, and this is the 5th one of the day. Now Georgia State looking to score on 3rd and 9, gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. So now UAB's got feeling the pressure a little bit, and they've got a big play into 1st and goal territory. And now on 2nd and goal here after an incompletion, he's got a man intercepted. I thought he had a man in the back of the end zone. He did, but the linebacker stepped up, and it's picked off. Georgia State wins this ball game 24-17. I'm having a lot of fun already. Let me know what you think of these videos. I enjoy them, but they do take a lot of time. So please show your support, share with a friend, give it a like, as we got Ole Miss headed into that Georgia State territory. Ole Miss scores. What is the score? Yeah, it's 41-7. Yeah, this one wasn't fun. So Georgia State just had a great game with UAB, but they're no match for Ole Miss. Jackson Dart lights them up for 41 points. So next, we're going to Navy Old Dominion. Old Dominion's already won a game, but down by 5 right now. But they got the football. Navy's having a great... Oh, wait, no, Navy had the football. I'm so sorry. They couldn't get the stop they needed. Old Dominion is eliminated because they couldn't get the stop. Arkansas, for sure this time. I got confused with Alabama and Arkansas. We're going Arkansas versus Tulsa here. And Arkansas up by 10. Tulsa got to get back in this ball game. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Facing a 3rd and 10 across the middle all the way down to the 30-yard line. They got a very real possibility, but they got to go quick. They got to go quick. They got it in the end zone. 2 timeouts. Do they have to onside it? Probably not, but are they going to? Definitely. With 3 points separating, a minute and a half, only 2 timeouts. The up man for Arkansas gets it. The Razorbacks gonna probably hold on to this one. No, they got to stop the 2 timeouts. All right, so they're down by 6. Arkansas got the field goal. 3rd and 10, 15 seconds. He's scrambling. Oh, he couldn't get outside, and he is sacked. I don't know if they're even going to get another snap off. It's 4th and 17, and they don't get another snap off. I hate how College Football 25 does that. It barely lets them get to the line. I hate it. They got to fix that for my imperialism videos. Come on now. These are the best things on YouTube. All right, let's go to Tennessee. Tennessee, who had that tough matchup with Clemson already, beat them. Now going to go take on Middle Tennessee State, and they are up by 7 right now. But Middle Tennessee got the stop they needed, and on 1st and 10 gets the ball all the way across into enemy territory. And again, a big pickup there for 15 yards. Middle Tennessee State is moving on offense. They got to find the end zone, though. Field goal's not enough. Can he get in? Oh, he's just short, 1 yard line. And right there is picked off. It's picked off. Well, you got to run the ball. Oh, my gosh. Tennessee hangs on. And another absolute thriller. Tennessee's been fun to watch. Now we go back to the state of Oregon, this time to the Beavers, who they're going to try their hand taking on, well, they're a little out of their league, huh? A little out of their league there. So let's go back to our wheel, back in the O's. Ohio, the University of Ohio, the Bobcats, going to go west and into Ohio State territory, who we will now have seen for the 3rd time today. Had an absolute thriller with Akron. Ohio's trying to make it interesting here as they get another 6. That's 13-21, and then they can't get the onside kick. I can't tell if they have all 3 timeouts. They do, but now a first down there pretty much seals the ball game, and they were in field goal range. Let's go to Wisconsin, says the wheel. The Wisconsin Badgers going to go take on the Northern Illinois Huskies. They had a huge upset over Notre Dame in real life. No upset here, unless you want to call the Northwestern one an upset, which I guess you could. Excuse me. Fresno State, we're back to the West Coast. California, baby. Fresno State's going to go try their hand against San Jose State, and they're down by 7 right now. But they got the ball. Throws across the middle. That's more on the right side. But you know what I mean. Big pickup. They got the touchdown. They got the extra point. I don't know why I showed the extra point and not the touchdown. I'm sorry. But we got a fun ball game to get to. All right, don't let that distract. San Jose State gets the first down. Timeout. 1 minute to go. Can they just run the clock out and kick the field goal? That's the hope and the prayer. And they get the field goal. There we go. So now San Jose State up by 3. Fresno State needs a miracle with 5 seconds. And they're going to get the miracle! They're going to get it! He was butt naked wide open! Are you kidding me? How does he beat 3 DBs there? Oh my gosh, he just beat the defense. Oh my gosh, so at the buzzer, Fresno State wins this ball game 20-17. That is our 2nd buzzer beater. Third buzzer beater game already? Oh my gosh. I wish we could get some onside kicks. But I'll take these. These are cool too. Louisiana Tech, Sam Houston. I'm sorry. I'm probably not going to give you the attention you deserve because I'm still thinking about the last game as a big time sack for Sam Houston. That might just end it there. But no, Louisiana Tech got the stop and then throws the ball game away anyway. I don't even know if I'm in frame right now. Oh, he returns it for 6. Why not? Why not? Put the exclamation point on it. Oh my gosh, my voice is all over the place right now. I'm way too excited. I am wired from that Fresno State last second Hail Mary touchdown, okay? All right, let's go back to Eastern Michigan, who's had a great game already. We're seeing Notre Dame at home for the first time this video, and Notre Dame takes care of business. This is why they were in the national championship game. 24-6, they beat Eastern Michigan, who had a great run. So, hey, applaud them. Applaud Eastern Michigan, but now this is all Notre Dame territory. Now, let's go back to our wheel. We're letting the C's. The C's are going to give us Charlotte again, who had a thriller with Coastal Carolina. We've had a lot of great football. Let's go to North Carolina in the snow. Chapel Hill. This should be a fun one. 14-7. Charlotte down by 7 with the ball, though. All right, nothing much going on 3rd down. They need this 4th down conversion to get it on the ground. I love the blue with the snow. It looks so cool. One of my favorite jerseys in all colors. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, the QB just made him dance and spun out of there for a first down. That was athleticism, my boy. Now, quarterback stepping up again, trying for the first down there. He's going to slide just before, call a timeout. 10 seconds, 18 seconds, 18 seconds, 3rd and 1. They need 7. A field goal won't do. End zone, overthrown, out of the back. 4th and 1. Got to get at least the first down here. They're going to check it down to the running back to make sure they do just that. 7 seconds to go. No. They're not going to get a snap off, though. They're not going to get a snap off. Do you see, that's what I'm saying. College football 25, you got to give them a chance here. 7 seconds should be plenty to get to the line and spike that thing. Come on now. Come on now. But the video must go on. So now we go to New Mexico, where New Mexico is going to go take on Air Force, the Lobos, versus the Falcons. 76 overalls across the board. Should be a fun one, and it is. Air Force up by 7. New Mexico with the ball. 1.5 minutes left. I love how many games we have where a team that is losing has the ball. There's been a couple, but New Mexico's got a chance here with just over a minute to go, and they're going, a nice little screen pass, all right, gets out of bounds too, at the 14-yard line. All right, nothing going on 2nd down, 3rd and 9. New Mexico, looking end zone, looking touchdown, got it. Tie ball game if the extra point is successful. On 2nd and goal here, can the Falcons make another stop? And no, New Mexico is going to pitch it to the right and get in. So Air Force has to respond with 7. And it is incomplete on 4th down. New Mexico hangs on to win the ball game. All right, so now we got New Mexico in, Air Force out, and Iowa. We're going to the Hawkeye State. Hawkeyes versus Missouri. Wasn't this a rivalry at one time? 24-17 is the score right now for Iowa. They got converted on 3rd down. On 4th down, he's unloading. Going for the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Mizzou! Brady Cook finds his man in the back of the end zone. What a ball! What a ball! So now we got 24-24. Iowa looking to get in field goal range at least. They got all 3 timeouts, and they got it down to the 15. Call their timeout. Ken McNamara with the strike. Oh my gosh, he was just wide open down the left sideline. Got the field goal. So Mizzou's late touchdown, as great as it was, nobody cares anymore as Iowa strikes back in 30 seconds to take the win home. So now we got Navy, who already won 1 game. Who'd they beat? I forget. Old Dominion. They beat Old Dominion. Now they're going to go up against Rutgers, who beat Temple. Now Rutgers down by 7, throws the ball away there. Why didn't he run the football? I don't know. But now they got to complete it on 4th down. They do. They get the conversion. Now they're on their own 47-yard line. Oh, a huge drop on 3rd down. Brings up another 4th down. And, he drops it again. Oh, Rutgers just got screwed by the Butterfingers. And now Navy can run this ball out. A 1st down will do it. They don't get it there. A 2nd down. Oh, my gosh. He just threw a man. He just threw a man for the 1st down. That's going to do it. Rutgers is eliminated. Navy holds on. The drops. Killer. Absolutely killer. West Virginia, who we haven't seen since the very second. That sounds weird. Game of the year. Of the video. All right. Ohio State is the matchup here. They get a field goal late. West Virginia got to match it or get 7, but instead we're going to take a costly sack here. And now it's 2nd and 15 across the middle. Ball's out. Oh, but he recovers it somehow. I don't know how he got back on that ball. There was 4 Ohio State defenders. Doesn't matter. West Virginia quarterback got to run for the 1st down. Gets it. Goes for the field goal. He missed it, but there's a flag. He missed it, but there's roughing the kicker. So now they tie the ball game. West Virginia got a field goal to start, but it doesn't matter as Emeka Egbuka. I just messed up. That's Travion Henderson. Wasn't even Emeka Egbuka. Holy cow, I'm having a stroke right now. All right, I've been recording and yelling at the TV for 34 minutes straight. All right? These games are electric. If you're not having fun, I don't know, you just must not love college football. If you love college football, this video is for you and your friend. Go share, all right? We're trying to get big here. Arizona's got a 3-point lead on New Mexico State. Arizona throws the interception on 3rd down. That was the worst thing they could have done because now New Mexico has a chance. Only down by 3. They just need a field goal to tie to send this game to overtime. And they get across into enemy territory just over a minute. Under a minute now to go. And he's wide open. Touchdown. What is going on? Why can teams not play defense at the end of games? My poor hats are going to get destroyed. I'm going to be throwing things. These games are insane. So now, Arizona down by 4. They got to get something going. They're all wide open. Touchdown. No, foot race. Oh, they dragged him down to the 5-yard line. They dragged him down. Now they're stopping him at the 1. 1 second. Clock is out. And it's 4th and goal. And he's sacked. Noah Fafita is sacked. Oh my gosh. New Mexico State hangs on. What a ball game. I thought after that, oh my gosh. How does that boy run out of gas and not get in the end zone for Arizona? How do they not score from the goal line? Oh my gosh. New Mexico, I'm telling you, these games are electric. Iowa State, Nebraska. Iowa State, Nebraska down by 4. But the big play there, Dylan Raiola gets it down to the 21-yard line. Down now in 1st and goal, running the ball. Oh, what a juke. Gets in the end zone. Touchdown. Late touchdown for the Cornhuskers. Now the lead by 3. Rocco Becht looking to, the tight end's going to do all the work. Get it to the 50. Again, they just got to get field goal range for overtime. And they're looking to do just that. Probably 10 yards away now from the field goal. Nah, they're in field goal range. 3rd and 2 here. 3rd and 2. Rocco Becht looking deep end zone. Incomplete. Batted away. Long field goal for the tie. No good. No good. Nebraska's going to hang on. Dylan Raiola and the Cornhuskers survive and advance. Survive and advance. Boston College. We're going to the far Atlantic Northeast. That sounds weird to say. Nobody ever says that. Boston College unloads on 3rd down. Incomplete, but we got a penalty. Pass interference against UMass. So now Boston College has new life and they score with that second opportunity. Dude, we might be in trouble here. I'm starting to lose my voice as UMass strikes. Oh my gosh, with 28 seconds. They got the Hail Mary. Well, not the Hail Mary, but the go route was on the seam. Touchdown. Now Boston College down by 7. Got to unload a prayer. Back in the end zone. Incomplete. What a great ball game that was. How many times are we going to say that? Are you not entertained? Come on now. We've got the University of Marshall. The only thing I ever know about this team is Randy Moss and the We Are Marshall movie. But that's all you need to know because they're getting pummeled by the Ohio State University, 35-7. It's good to catch our breath every once in a while, all right? It's nice to have a blowout because I'm serious. I'm losing my voice already. Let's go to Louisville, Kentucky. It should be a good one. Louisville scored last and illegal touching. The snow must have muffed that one up. Louisville now in trouble. They got the ball back. Now they have one prayer. They caught it. No, they didn't even catch it. That's all right. It was going to be way short anyways. Gosh, dude, I'm for real. My voice is not feeling great right now. But we got to keep going. The show must go on. Florida Atlantic. Let's take on my University of Miami. University of Miami says, chill out, bro. I'm Cam Ward. All right? We are a legit team. Miami wins that one. Now let's go back to New Mexico State, who had an absolute thriller already against Arizona. Now they take in the in-state rival, New Mexico Lobos. State versus regular university. Oh, that should be intercepted. Oh my gosh, that ball was up there forever. And New Mexico State missed the field goal, so New Mexico has a chance. Down by 7 with a minute to go. Facing a 3rd and 14 here, though. And that one's incomplete on the right sideline, so 4th and 14. Got to get the conversion here, and they do. Across the 50 to the 45. On 1st and 10 here, he's got a man open. Beat the DB. The star means nothing to us. Touchdown, Lobos. We got ourselves a tie ball game with under a minute to go. So now the state looking to... Oh, okay, big play there. Oh, don't take a sack. Don't take a sack. All we needed is a field goal. It's 3rd and 15. We might be in field goal range. The kick is up. And good! New Mexico State takes a 3-point lead. 2 seconds, 1 second. Game is expired. They can... You're not even going to throw it, dog? You're not even going to put up a chance? Come on, brother. Just throw it up and let him run under it. All right, the wheel doesn't care. We go back to Arizona State. Cam Scatterbo, Sam Levitt. They're going to go take on this New Mexico State team who has acquired a lot of land, but Arizona State is going to handle this game. 27-7 is your final score as the Sun Devils and Sparky take this one. That's a lot of land that they just acquired there. That's a lot. That's all of New Mexico. That's all of Arizona. Should be a fun one. We got Indiana going to Illinois. Illinois up 7 and gets another late touchdown. What a great throw by Altmaier in between two DBs. That's going to seal it as 2-possession lead for Illinois. Is too much to overcome for Indiana. Memphis now goes west into Arkansas State territory. Arkansas State down by 3. Touchdown! Beautiful throw. I don't know why that safety was coming down like he was going to jump that route. I mean, come on, brother. You got to play over the top. No man beats you deep, and it's an interception. And it's an interception for Arkansas State, so they are going to win this ball game. Wave them goodbye. That is disrespectful, sir. But that's a 4-point victory for Arkansas State. The Wolfpack, I don't know. It's a scary-looking thing, whatever it is. Mississippi State going to go take on LSU, who already has 2 victories under their belt this video, making it a third. As they handle Mississippi State pretty easily in this one. Mississippi State does not score. Now our wheel continues because we've got to get down to just one team. They beat Oklahoma already in our video today. Now they're going to go try and take on Arkansas. That was a mistake. Ollie Gordon just had a disappointing year, and it's going to end in disappointment. The Razorbacks win by 30. Our next matchup is Georgia Tech versus Georgia. This was a fun one at the end of the regular season. In real life, and it's a missed kick by Georgia. That would have made it an 8-point game. Now it's still at 5. Georgia Tech, very alive. That doesn't help, though. 3rd and 6. 4th and 23 coming up. Oh, my gosh. Hey, come on. That pass rush of Michael Williams and Jalen, whatever his name is, I'm forgetting right now. Oh, a prayer. Oh, I thought he was going to catch it off the deflection there, but no, he's not. Georgia, the Bulldogs are going to hang on to win this one. Let's go back to the Utah Utes, who we saw beat BYU near the beginning of this video. Now they're going to go take on the Colorado Buffalo and Coach Prime. That was a mistake. 24-0 in Boulder in the snow. Primetime wins. Now we've got Kennesaw State. Kennesaw State was not in my last College Football Imperialism video. I'm sorry about that. Here's your chance. Yeah, it didn't go very well. I don't think we missed much last video. Jackson Dart, another great offensive performance. All right, here we go. Let's look at an updated map. We've got Arkansas with a lot of territory, Arizona State, Colorado, UMass up north, Georgia, Florida State. I mean, come on. But again, look at all these teams still left on the wheel. There's so many. Let's go to Maryland. Maryland's going to go south, then to Virginia territory, taking on the Cavaliers. Terps, Cavaliers in a tie ball game. But Virginia trying to take a 3-point lead with a long field goal, and it's good. It is good. So a 3-point lead for the Cavaliers. Maryland's got plenty of time, though. Did he catch that ball? Oh, my gosh. What a pitch and catch. What a toe tap. You got it. Okay, now Maryland makes it 1st and goal with 1.5 minutes, 50 seconds. 3rd and goal. No. An interception. And the boy might go all the way. Okay, all right. Big boy ran him down. But they were in field goal range. They could have tied it. But instead, Virginia's got the ball. They can kneel it out. And Virginia is going to hang on to win this one. Are you kidding me? All right. Let's go to Michigan. The Wolverines. They look good at the very end of the season. Beating Ohio State in Ohio State, and then beat Alabama. Now trying to upset Notre Dame, but they're down by 14, and it's not looking good here as Notre Dame takes over, and with just a minute to go. So the Wolverines, better luck next year. They might be a lot better next year. I hope not. I hope not. All right, let's go to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, Tennessee. Should be a good matchup, right? 30-point game. Tennessee's looked dominant so far in this Imperialism video. But Diego Perez or Perry, I don't remember his last name. Okay, all right. Well, I was just about to hype him up, and then he gets sacked. And 4th and 3, 30 seconds. Long field goal for overtime. They got it. I really was not expecting him to hit that. He got it. So now, Tennessee facing adversity for the first time this video in overtime. They've had 2 close wins, though. 2 close wins over Clemson and Middle Tennessee State. And now Nico Iamaleava got a touchdown there in overtime. So, all right, Vanderbilt's got to respond here. And they do on the second play of their possession. Wide open man. They're going to go for 2 in overtime. And they got it. They got it. They got it. Okay, so now, oh no, that was not for 2. Sorry, I'm getting confused. That was for 2. All right, so now they're up 36-28. And when Tennessee gets all the way down to the 3-yard line in one play, Nico runs it in himself. And so now, but Vanderbilt got the 2-point conversion. They got to get it in here. Oh, Sampson. He's short. He's short. Another upset. Vanderbilt beat Alabama when Alabama was ranked number 1 after their win against Georgia in real life. And now they pull off a stunner and the Rice Tea and Imperialism as Vanderbilt knocks off Tennessee, who already beat Clemson, who already beat Middle Tennessee State, but they fall to Vanderbilt. Now, Boise State, Utah State. Should be a fun one. 13-10 for the Broncos right now. Utah State, long field goal to tie it. No, it's no good. But there's 3 minutes to go. They might get a stop and get a chance back. Okay, they got the stop. All right, there we go. So now they just got to, oh gosh. Yeah. Big time sack. That boy's having a monster imperialism. He got the safety. Oh, and Utah State doesn't even get another snap off. So Boise State just iced the game with a sack yet again for 2 consecutive games. They did it against Washington State. They do it against Utah State. Now let's go to Appalachian State. They're going to try and take on Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt beat Tennessee, but they're no match for Appalachian State, apparently. 24-7 is your score. Let's go back to Virginia Navy. Now this should be a fun one. Virginia up by 7. Navy got facing a 4th down now. With just over 2 minutes, they got to convert here, and it's a sack of Blake Horvath. And now a 1st down wins it. They got to stop. They got to stop. So Navy might have one last chance, but could be a 10-point game. And it's going to be a 10-point game. Nice kick for the Cavaliers here. Navy really in trouble, especially facing a 3rd and 8, and it's intercepted. Yeah, this one's going to the Cavaliers. Navy fought a good fight, got a couple wins, but this is now all Virginia Cavalier territory on the East Coast. Let's go back to our wheel. The chaos continues. Back to the O's. Is that Ohio State? We've seen them 3 times already, but they haven't played anybody amazing. And they did go to overtime with the Akron Zips. They're trying to take on Miami, Ohio now. They're up by 4. And Miami gets sacked on 3rd and goal, making it 4th and goal. They're going to take a field goal here, which is an interesting decision, I think, because now it's still a 1-point game. And that's a wide open Jeremiah Smith for a touchdown. That's a quick response from the Buckeyes. But what do you expect? It's Ohio State. So, but, it is still a 1-possession game. They just need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So this is very real. Now facing in 4th and 1. Caught the ball. Got the conversion. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. In trouble. Incomplete pass. Stops the clock. They got one more chance from the 24-yard line. End zone. Incomplete. No fly zone. Ohio State wins this one with their defense. Now, is that UTSA? It sure is. We're going to go to San Antonio to take, and then we'll go up to Lubbock to take on the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Up by 4, but Texas Tech delivers a strike. A foot race. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Raiders. Oh, no, that's Roadrunners. That's Roadrunners. I'm sorry. Excuse me. So that's a huge lead then, 24-13. I'm sorry. I just assume whoever's losing has the ball. But let's get a look at our map as UTSA took a large part, a weird section there, weird landmass, but Virginia's got all that East Coast, Florida State in the South, don't forget about them, Arizona State, but let's go to Minnesota, who already starts with a large amount of land, and they're going to go take on another team that starts on with a lot of land in Wyoming. Wyoming can't get the touchdown late, so it doesn't matter. 24-7 is your final score. The Golden Gophers beat the Cowboys. Texas State Bobcats, right? They're going to go take on UTSA, who's got that large chunk of land. Could be very valuable as Texas State is up 14-7. And they got an interception. All right, I don't know what I was really doing there, but I got excited. All right, oh my gosh, what a lane! That first down is gonna pretty much steal it. The field goal, just to be jerks, make sure of it. And Texas State beats UTSA and takes over a large chunk of land. Let's stay in the great state of Texas. When A&M gonna go take on TCU, who's got 2 wins. They can't get the third as A&M beats them by 19. I'm sorry, all right? 19. TCU is eliminated after they beat the Longhorns. Don't forget about that. Let's go to Washington. The Huskies have not played yet today. They're going to go try against the best team. Why not? It's the rivals. Oregon ties the ball game right here with a Jordan James touchdown late. Now, we're going to... Oh my gosh, the Huskies fumbled. I wasn't expecting them to fumble the kickoff, all right? I'm sorry. So now Oregon in great field possession. A touchdown win, actually a field goal wins it. So they might be more than comfortable running this ball game out, kicking a field goal, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They got the 3-point lead, but there is a minute left for Washington to get this touchdown, and they got one open man at the opposing 40. Why? How? How does this keep happening? Okay, good pressure there. Brings up 4th and 5, 4 seconds. Field goal for overtime. They got it. But how do wide receivers keep getting wide open at the end of games? It just doesn't make sense. Washington in some trouble. Now facing a 4th and 18. Long field goal here. And it's no good. It is no good. So any score here for Oregon wins it. Gabriel. Oh, okay, wow. He got the ball away. They're going to kick the field goal, and Oregon wins it off a field goal. I thought they were going to get sacked there and get knocked out of field goal range. Would have been huge. But we don't care. We're going to Notre Dame now. Notre Dame's won a couple games already. Got most of Michigan. They're going to take on Toledo now. And as they take on Toledo, they are probably going to beat Toledo as they're facing a 4th and 20. Down by 3. Got a man! Down to the opposing 20. In the red zone. In the 3rd and goal. Throws it out of the back of the end zone. Takes a field goal. All right, we got a 10-10 ball game. Notre Dame in overtime. Now just trying to pick up the first down. They do there. No, they don't. It's 4th and 1. They take the field goal. And they miss the field goal. Toledo scores and they win. Back-to-back overtime games. 4th and 13. Toledo wins it. Toledo knocks off Notre Dame. The team that went to the national championship game in real life lost to the Toledo Rockets. Are you kidding me? This is why we love imperialism. Anything can happen. We love it. Arkansas State, they got 1 win. Looking for a 2nd win as they go into Ole Miss. Ole Miss is just smoking teams today. Just absolutely obliterating teams. They won 41-7 their first game, 20-0, now 38-0. Both sides of the ball playing really well down there in Ole Miss. Hotty toddy. Arizona State forks up. Come on, let's go back and take Colorado. Colorado up by 7. Arizona State facing 4th and 12. And picked off by guess who? Travis Hunter. Maybe one of the last videos we'll see him in a Colorado uniform. I don't know. I love college football. We're not going to see him in the NFL till October or August. So, we got Bowling Green now. We'll see more of Travis Hunter in this video. And we go Bowling Green down by 1. Down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. Can they punch it in? You betcha. Bowling Green's going to take a lead. And they're going to score again. Everything just went bad for Toledo. But, yeah, everything went bad for Toledo. After being up by 1. It got ugly real fast. And so now, Bowling Green takes over all of that land. But now we got into Minnesota, Nebraska. Dylan Raiola and crew down by a point. But they're marching on the Golden Gophers. Across the middle, to the 35-yard line, is the Cornhuskers. 3rd and 4 here. Going end zone! Incomplete. Nebraska's forced to take a field goal, but we'll still give them a 2-point lead. This was coming down to the wire. Minnesota converts on 4th and 4. They've got live 40 seconds, 35 seconds. And going across the middle, got a man across the 45 to the 43-yard line. Minnesota, 2nd and 10, 15 seconds. Pressure, sack. Worst thing that possibly could have happened right there. I don't know if they're going to get another snap off. They're not. 3rd and 21. No snap. Minnesota falls to Nebraska 23-21. Now let's go back to Fresno State, who had that electric game against San Jose State with that go-ahead touchdown as time expired. This one, maybe not so electric. Oregon is going to win it 27-14. So Fresno State gave us some good fun, but it's like a upset in the first round of March Madness. It was a fun game, but it just isn't going to go anywhere else. Let's go to Florida State, USF. Florida State down by 3, but they're marching with over 2 minutes. Now just a minute and a half, facing a 3rd and 10. They convert there, get it to about the 16-yard line. They're moving the ball, but it's 3rd and 8 here. And on 3rd and 8, he just has to throw that ball away. But they got a chip shot field goal to tie this ball game. It's off the crossbar! It's off the post! Not the crossbar, it's off the post! Oh my gosh, the USF is going to hang on to win this one. And now let's get a look at our map as Nebraska's got a huge chunk of territory. Boise State, Colorado, Texas State, USF in the South. We've got a lot of winners, but we still got too many teams on this. We just want one. We just want one. How are you feeling about the team you commented on? Let me know. Give me some updates. Give me some updates as we go. Florida International is no chance against the number 1 overall draft pick in Cam Ward. Does Cam Ward get drafted number 1 overall? That's the next question in the comment. Comment, baby. I need some love. I need this video to grow. Let's go Ball State, Ohio State. Ohio State up by a possession. Make it 2 possessions. And Ball State is going to be eliminated here. They're no match for the Buckeyes in the big house, too. Come on now. All right, or in the horseshoe. I get those two confused. Anyways, SMU versus Sam Houston. Sam Houston needs some help, and they got a miracle there. Bring the ball game within 3, but they still need an onside kick, which is virtually impossible to recover. I don't even know why I show these at this point. They just never work out. But if they get a stop, which they don't, so never mind. SMU is going to win this ball game and knock off Sam Houston. Let's go to Kent State. Kent State's going to go try their hand against Ohio State. Ohio State's played a lot of games already. They're battle-tested, and Carnell State is wide open. So, I don't know what you expected to happen. That's not how you beat Ohio State. That is not how you pull off upsets. Let's go to Louisiana, making their first appearance in the video. They're going to go take on Houston. And Houston and Louisiana tied at 21, but an absolute strike across the right side. And he's got a foot race to win. And he wins it. The receiver for Houston, I don't know names, I'm sorry. But it's 28-21, but Louisiana still has a chance. Okay, we're down to our last play. 4th and 10, 2 seconds, 1 second. Ball game expired. Going for the Hail Mary. Incomplete, but there's a flag. Hold on, we got one more chance. And that is batted away. No more chances for Louisiana. Houston Cougars are going to win this ball game 28-21 and hang on. The chaos continues when the wheel keeps spinning. You know how it goes around here. So now let's go to Penn State. Is that Penn State? Penn State's going to make their first appearance in this video. Down by 4 right now against Syracuse, but they got a touchdown. Is that Tyler Warren? Couldn't even tell who that was. But it was a touchdown nonetheless. And now Syracuse needs to convert on this 4th and 12. Going for it all. He's got a man. He caught it. He dropped it. Are you kidding me? It was right in the breadbasket. It was a perfect throw from Kyle McCord, but he dropped it. So Penn State is going to win this ball game 13-10 narrowly. All right. Well, how do you drop that ball, dude? It was right here. Great throw. All right, now we got Illinois going up against Wisconsin. The Badgers have a 4-point lead, but Altmaier looking deep, looking at zone, intercepted. Wisconsin gets the turnover, waves goodbye, but Illinois got the stop, used their timeouts, and now they got a chance as they get the ball to the 21-yard line. 3rd and 5, 30 seconds to go. Down to the 6-yard line. 7. 3rd and goal. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. 7. 6. Touchdown! They're going to take the lead with 6 seconds to go in the ball game. Oh my gosh. Wisconsin waved goodbye, and now all they can do is throw up a prayer. It's not even going to be close. Illinois will come back to win that ball game. See, we just got so many good games. We love it. We love these in-conference wins like Wisconsin and Illinois. Let's keep it going, though. I'm having a ton of fun today. Colorado's got 2 wins already. Now they're going to go take on the in-state rivals, the Rams, and this one wasn't even close. 31-10, Travis Hunter and the gang. Now, let's go to Kansas State. Kansas State's purple is something we haven't seen yet today. They're going to go take on Nebraska. Dylan Raiola and Nebraska, 87 overalls across the board. But K-State is up 17. Avery Johnson's got a big run himself. Get in the end zone, boy. Oh, come on, big fella. Down to the 2, but it's 17-0 with less than a minute to go. So, Kansas, it got all that purple spread across the top part of America. And now we go back to Houston, who we saw just beat Louisiana just a couple games ago. Now they're going to go out and try and beat SMU in a battle of Texas, and they're looking good. Up 10-0. Kevin Jennings probably should run the football. That looked exactly like the SMU playoff game where he could have ran the ball, but instead thrown incomplete on 4th down. They got the field goal, but they can't get the onside kick, so Houston is going to win this one as well, marking it as their second win of this Imperialism video. Georgia, going back to the Bulldogs. Going back to the Bulldogs, they're going to go northeast into Appalachian State territory, who beat Vanderbilt, but they cannot beat Georgia. Georgia wins this 20-7. Appalachian State didn't score until the 4th quarter. Now we got Texas State, Texas A&M. A&M down by 7. They got the stop they needed, and now they got a big conversion here. Another 3rd down, and they got that one. Got it in the end zone. Touchdown. Giggle. All right, so now in overtime, Texas State's already scored a field goal, but a touchdown wins it. Oh, I don't know how he caught that ball. I thought the safety was going to come down and pick that one off, but he threaded it and caught it right on the back shoulder. What a ball, what a catch. The 12th man is alive and well. Come on now. We back to Kansas State. Kansas State going west. Southwest into Colorado territory. Kansas State beat Colorado in Boulder in real life, and they're going to do exactly that in this game as well. 23-15, Avery Johnson takes over a good chunk of land. The purple is spreading across the nation, but now Kansas is trying to take that right away from them, and they're in good position, but Kansas State responds. Still down 6, so they got to get this onside kick, and of course, that never happens. So Kansas is just going to be able to kneel the clock out because K-State only has 1 timeout, and Kansas is going to win. They had a disappointing real-life regular season. They looked really good at the end of the season against BYU and against Colorado, but they get a big win here in Imperialism, taking over Kansas State. And then Penn State was only up by 3, but UMass throws it away, and Jalen Reed might return this all the way. Jalen Reed returns it all the way. Touchdown, pick 6, Penn State. Come on, if it ain't over yet, Abdul Carter ends it with a big sack. So the Penn State Nittany Lions had a good season in real life. They're looking good so far. 2 wins under their belt. Let's go to Boise State. And they're going to try and take over the Kansas Blue. Hey, I love these helmets. They got the big mascots on them. Come on, it looks sick with those helmets. Oh, Mr. Tony Toe Tap in the building. But now Boise State recovers the onside kick. So Boise State is going to hang on to win this one as Ashton Jeanty and crew get a 3-point lead. So we're going to say rock chalk no more. Make it Boise State blue instead of Jayhawk blue. And now we go to another blue team in the Buffalo Bulls. I think it's interesting they have the Buffalo Bulls and the Buffalo Bills. Can you get creative over there at all? Come on now. But Ohio State gets the first down there. And so another first down might end it. Will Howard going to take off and run himself. And that might just do it. It is UNC versus Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech down 3, but now up 4 after that back in the end zone touchdown. UNC trying to respond, but he throws that interception instead. The safety picks it off, and North Carolina is going to fall to Virginia Tech unless this prayer, it didn't go. It didn't even come close. Got sacked. All right, Ohio State, who's played at least 7 games already, which is insane to me. But now they're going to go take on Bowling Green, who took over all of Michigan from Toledo, who took it from Notre Dame, but Bowling Green can't stop Travion Henderson, who gets all the way down to the 3-yard line. Can he punch it in? He punches it in. And so Ohio State goes up 11. Bowling Green gets sacked. Oh no, can they respond? Oh, a sack and interception. Horrible way to end the game. They would have needed a miracle anyway, even outside of that. Texas A&M is just putting the beating on UTEP, 24-0, but UTEP scores 16 points in the fourth quarter to make it look respectable, but it wasn't ever really that close. A&M alive and well. Illinois had a big win against Wisconsin. Now looking to come back and beat Ohio State, but they're down by 8. Need a 4th and 1 conversion, and they don't get it. They don't get it, but they get the ball back with a minute and a half. No timeout, so they got to go quick. And that's not going to get the first down. They got to go quick. A minute, 3rd and 3. Don't get sacked. Okay, he got the ball out. Still not looking good. It's 4th and 3. Got to get the conversion here. And incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose. He actually might have dropped it before the hit was even there. Nonetheless, Ohio State is absolutely dominating right now. They've won like 8 games, 9 games. I can't even keep track. And why not go back to Ohio State, says the wheel. The wheel decides all. They're going to say go take on Kentucky. Kentucky beat Louisville earlier in this video, but they are no match for Ohio State here. 28-10 is the final. Ohio State wins another one. A&M, another team who's been on a tear recently. Huge blowout win against UTEP. Big win against, who was it, Houston? Now we got Rice. Rice can't get the stop here. That's a big completion there. A minute 45. They're just looking for field goal range to kick a field goal, win it. And they're definitely in field goal range all the way down to the 11-yard line. Can they punch it in with a touchdown? They sure... No, he's stopped on 3rd and goal. So they're going to have to settle for a field goal. So Rice has a chance here with about 35 seconds to go left in the ball game. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. This might be the last play of the game. No, he throws it out of bounds. So they're going to get one more play. And it didn't work anyway. So let's go to South Alabama, USF. South Alabama ties the ball game up late. Okay, how does that man get wide open? Why is there so many blown coverages in late games in this video? I don't understand it. 17-17, USF just needs a field goal to take the win. And they're definitely in field goal range here as they get to the 18-yard line, 11-yard line. Can they punch it in? Just short here, but on 3rd and goal, the clock expires. Field goal, USF Bulls. They are dominating that southeast part of America. USF, Texas A&M, Ohio State, Boise State. They got a lot of land. Let's go to Oregon. Oregon wants that land, don't they? They're going to go challenge Boise State on the blue field, and they played each other in real life. It was a close game in real life. This one is not. 42-17. All that Boise State blue is going to be an Oregon yellow now. Let's get rid of that Bronco and put in that giant green O as we go here. Oregon takes over most of the Pacific Northwest. Actually, most of the western United States entirely, besides A&M maybe. They got California they haven't really touched much of. But Arkansas, A&M, Penn State, Ohio State, the big players, USF, don't forget about them. I think that says Arkansas or Alabama. Alabama? Arkansas? I can't remember. Arkansas. Arkansas is going to go attack Ole Miss, who's been absolutely dominating people, and they're going to dominate some more. 35-3. Jackson Dart cannot be stopped. Lane Kiffin looks a little different, but the team is dominating. So they're just working this horizontal direction. Hey, if they're enjoying it, I'm enjoying it. Back to A&M, the 12th man, and College Station. They're going to go northwest and take on Oregon. Might be a tall task, but they're only down 7. Marcel Reed, interception. They do have all 3 timeouts. They get the ball back, so now they have 0 timeouts, but a minute and a half to work with. Look at the right sideline. They got a man, and he gets out of bounds at the opposing 45-yard line. They might actually have a chance. They string together another great pitch and catch down to the 20. 25 seconds to go. 3rd and 10. Marcel Reed looking middle of the end zone. Batted away. 4th and 10. This may be the last chance. End zone. Batted away again. Oregon holds on. Oh, man. I thought they might get it. But now that's just a huge part as they take over all of Texas. Texas A&M did work so hard to get the great state of Texas, and Oregon just takes it right from them. Now, Iowa. Going to go into Ohio State when we got another Big Ten matchup. This one's not pretty at all. We expect Iowa's offense to do this. 0 points for Iowa. Cade McNamara, come on, man. 31-0, Ohio State wins. Auburn, the Tigers, making their first appearance in today's video. And they're going to attack Ole Miss. Jackson Dart's been dominating people, but not now. Peyton Thorne leading the charge. So we got a 14-14 ball game. They're in enemy territory. Can he get a first down here? No, he can't. The defense holds strong, but a field goal lead is now in favor of the Auburn Tigers. So Jackson Dart's got to get going with only 34 seconds. Who leaves him wide open down the left sideline? Wells, touchdown. Ole Miss takes the 4-point lead right back. Are you kidding? What is with these blown coverages? That man was butt naked wide open. I thought they were in man coverage too. The corner just never get with him. Peyton Thorne has a chance, but it's not looking good after a first down sack, making it or safety. Not a safety, but it's 3rd and 25. Make it 4th and 25 as that one's knocked out of the air. And on 4th, yep, okay, all right. I never thought Peyton Thorne was clutch. He did play for Michigan State, and he was better than Aiden Childs, I guess. So maybe I'm missing him. Let's go to Bama. Bama's gonna go to the Southwest. Let's call it LSU territory. 35-21 is the Bama lead right now. Just over 2 minutes to go. LSU's got to get going. They got to strike down the middle of the field. Can he beat everybody to the end zone? No. He's down to the 10-yard line. Now we're under 2 minutes. A minute and a half to go. Oh, it is picked off. Xavier Brown ices the game. Alabama takes over all that Tiger purple. And, man, the rivals keep going. Stanford kind of forgot they existed. Now they're going to go north into Oregon territory. They're feeling bold. Down by 7. They got to get some stops on defense. Can't get that one, but with the 2-minute warning, they got all 3 timeouts. They need this one, though. On 3rd and 8, they get the sack, but there was only 48 seconds to go. They will kick the field goal, and it wasn't worth watching. Oregon's going to go on the road again, this time against Ohio State. Oregon, tied in overalls. They had the great ball game in the regular season. Touchdown! What a throw from Dylan Gabriel. Oh my gosh, he beat the defense. Now Will Howard looking to do the same. Gets it out across the 50. Of course, Ohio State won in... Oregon gets the stop on 4th down. And that's going to do it. So Ohio State won in the playoffs in real life. Oregon won in regular season. And now imperialism. Oregon takes the cake here. Oh, what a ball game, though. What a run by the Buckeyes. They played like 10 games and went 9-1. And just happened to lose to Oregon. And Western Kentucky tried their hand at all that territory. Nothing going for them. Ole Miss back on the board. They were dominant early, but they had that tight game against Peyton Thorne and the Auburn Tigers. Now they go up against Bama. Now they're down by 3. Bama with the ball. They got the conversion. They jumped offside. If they got the stop there, they could have had a chance, but now the play clock is going to take them all the way down to like 10 seconds. So on 4th down, they can just ice the game. Oh, that's a killer penalty. Shout out to Ole Miss, though. They had a great run themselves, dominated a lot of teams, but Bama is going to beat them and take over. We got a lot of red going on in this section. Speaking of red, we're going to go to the red piece of pie, but that's Army. It's not red. You see what I did there? I tricked you. Army. You're going to go and take on the Yukon Huskies, who I don't know how good they are at football, but they're going to take a 14-0 lead with less than 2 minutes to go. So I say that's ball game. And, oh my gosh, we're right back to Oregon. My gosh, you think I have these categories weighted? I don't. I promise. Oregon's going to go try and take on Fresno State. I'm pretty sure we already did this game, but it doesn't matter. Oregon's going to beat them again. Okay? So Fresno State got 2 cracks at Oregon in this video. I'm pretty sure they lost both of them. So, whatever. Alabama's going to go try and take on SMU. SMU's down by 6. There's a penalty. What the freak? Who's 31 at quarterback? Doesn't matter. Wide open touchdown. I believe it was a offside. So this is going to stand. Offsides on quarterback Kevin Jennings. Not really sure what happened there, but it is what it is. Alabama's going to win the game. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. Let's go to Georgia. Georgia, we haven't seen them play in a while. They beat Appalachian State last, I believe. Now they're going to try and take on USF, and they're going to dominate USF. 31-0, 31-7 is going to be our final score. USF had a great run, okay? Hey, don't be ashamed. But now we got a lot of red here. We got to break it up a little bit with my little black lines. Let's go to Tulane, who I forgot existed as well. They're down here in the South. They're surrounded by Alabama. I don't know why I spun the wheel. But Tulane's got cool helmets and a 17-7 lead. All right, 10-point lead for Tulane. They might pull off the upset here. Milroe looking downfield, picked off. Tulane's going to do it. Tulane's going to beat Bama. Tulane is going to beat Bama. Oh my gosh, they had the horrible end of the season, and now Tulane beats them as well. Gosh. So now we go to South Carolina, who we haven't seen at all in this video. Lenore Sellers is a guy to watch in the upcoming season. They're going to go try and take on Georgia 21-7. Georgia wins this ball game. South Carolina didn't score till late either. So it's 21-0 most of the game. 21-7 is your final. Tulane only gets a one-game rest. Now they're back to work. They're going to go to the southeast, so that's Georgia, I believe. It is. It's all Georgia. Georgia's up 7. Tulane's in red zone. Red zone. Wow. Dangerous pass. Could have been intercepted. With 3.5. Oh, he missed a field goal. I was questioning the decision to go for a field goal, but they missed it, so it doesn't matter. And now it's 3rd and 7. Georgia gets that conversion. They get this 3rd and 4 conversion. And so Tulane isn't going to have enough gas. Georgia can kneel the clock out and win this ball game 17-10. Let's take that green away and make it Georgia red. The Bulldogs are starting to surge. Georgia, Oregon, big-time players. Let's go back to Penn State, who's won a couple games themselves, beat Syracuse, beat Buffalo, I want to say. I don't remember. But they're going to try and take on Oregon. Why not? It's a 7-7 ball game. They had and Tyler Ward, touchdown, Nittany Lions. Dylan Gabriel, look at her spot, but it's a sack. It's a sack. Penn State defense holds strong, but doesn't matter because they convert the 2nd and 20. Now it's 3rd and 4 for Dylan Gabriel. Scrambles, meaning he's sacked again by the same dude. Don't know who it is. 4th and 13. Gabriel needs it. Picked off. Picked off with 6 seconds to go. Penn State's going to knock off the powerhouse. Go, buddy. Return it. No, a big fella's going to get it, but Penn State wins the ball game. They get their revenge from the Big Ten championship game in real life. They knock Oregon off, and Penn State goes from the Northeast, coast to coast. Now, after taking Oregon territory, UCLA, we haven't seen them since near the beginning where they beat Hawaii. They beat San Diego State as well. Now they're going to try taking out Penn State. Tie ball game, but Penn State scores late here. So with 2 minutes to go in the game, UCLA's got to get a score. He overthrows his man there. He was open. It's a turnover. And now it is it's a touchdown lead. They can't get the stop. UCLA only has one timeout. They use it here. They're not going to be able to stop the clock. Penn State runs it out. Let's go to UConn. I'm pretty sure UConn's going to have to take on Penn State. Well, especially going north. They could have played Virginia, but going north, they're going to have to take Penn State on. And Penn State's going to beat them 28-10. Not much of a ball game here. Penn State turned it on late in the game. Let's go back to Miami. No, James Madison, who's making their first appearance as we are down to just a few teams left. They're going to go take on Penn State. Everybody's gone in for Penn State, and Penn State's here for it. 31-6 might be your final score here as Penn State rolls James Madison. Miami, a team I know we haven't seen for a while. They've only played 2 games. They're surrounded by Georgia. So Cam Ward and Miami got to go take on Georgia. And they're up by 7. They need to convert this 3rd and 9. 4th and 1. So they got to punt this ball away to Georgia. No, he just ran into the kicker. No way. No, they ran into the punter. Oh my gosh, Kirby Smart's got to be livid. That's 1st down now. 3rd and 16. Short again, 4th and 1, so they're going to kick a field goal. That makes it a 10-point game, 2 possession. Carson Beck and Georgia's really got to get going. Throws it deep. Does he have anybody open? Oh, he did, but he underthrew it. Got to throw that ball a lot earlier. That was 4th down. Miami is going to take over all of this Georgia land and make themselves a real player in this game. Let's go to Virginia versus Duke. Duke is up by 4. Virginia with the ball. Inside the red zone now. 2nd and 2. Minute 13. Got in the end zone. Cavaliers touchdown. 13-10 is the lead. Duke looking across the middle. Got a man down to the opposing 40. He's bailing out as pressure gets home. Virginia with the big sack. Duke scrambling up. Oh, sack. Makes it 4th and 20. This is the last play of the game, and he just checks it down. Well, Not the smartest thing in the world now, is it? But Virginia wins 13-10. Let's go to USC, who's just kind of been sitting there all game, making their first appearance, and they're surrounded by Penn State, so this could be a fun one. It was a fun one in regular season. Penn State had to make a miraculous comeback. This time, it's all Nittany Lions. 24-8 is the final score. 8 points only scored in the fourth quarter by USC. Let's go back to Virginia Tech, who just beat, who was UNC, their last win? They're going to go try their hand against Penn State, and Penn State ain't having any of them either. Penn State's been demolishing teams as of recent, and we're down to our final four. We've got North Carolina State, who hasn't played a game. We got Virginia, who's played a few. Penn State, who's played a lot. And Miami, who's played 3, but beat Georgia. North Carolina State is going to play Virginia, and they've got work to do. Down by 14, 2.5 minutes to go, 4th down, incomplete. Virginia is going to hang on and win this one. We're down to 3. Virginia is going to have to play Penn State because Penn State cuts these teams in half. So Penn State, who's been putting in the work, puts in the work once again. 13-31 is the final score. Penn State showing why they were the number 3 ranked team in the country. They're looking for their championship. Miami is the only team left for the championship. Penn State Nittany Lions versus Miami Hurricanes. I would have been thrilled with this national championship rather than Ohio State and Notre Dame. But here we are. Penn State looking for their first big win. James Franklin looking to get out of the hot seat. Miami is back under Mario Cristobal with the number 1 overall pick, Miami, and Cam Ward. Miami scored first, but Penn State responded with 14 unanswered. 14-14, 21-14 Hurricanes, 21-21. They're going blow for blow. 24-28 now. Miami has a lead. Penn State 27-28. Oh my gosh, we're into the fourth quarter now. Penn State gets a touchdown. 35-28 is the score right now. Cam Ward in trouble. Brings up 4th and 9. They got to punt the ball away. Drew Aller company. That was a nice read option. What a beautiful play fake. They drove down the field. They get the read option to work. Drew Aller walks it in himself. So now Cam Ward and Miami in some trouble. Gets the first down there, but they got a lot of work to do. Under a minute. Now we're under 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 4th and 5. He breaks 1 tackle. What does he do? A Cam run? No! Penn State brings him down for this sack. Penn State victory formation. And this has to be good in State College, Pennsylvania. As Penn State, I can't believe I'm saying, they played a lot of games to get here, too. They almost lost to Syracuse. If the Syracuse would have just caught that one that was right over their shoulder, maybe walked in for a touchdown, beat Penn State, but no, Penn State wins it 42-35, bringing home their first national championship. Oh my gosh, what a fun game, what a fun series. College football was an absolute blast in real life, and it was a blast here in College Football Imperialism. Don't you fret, NFL season is just about over. We got the Super Bowl this week. You best believe we got a Madden Imperialism coming here soon. Let me know what else you guys want to see. Let me know, did you think Penn State was winning this? Thank you so much for the support. Like it, share with a friend, and subscribe to the Rice T18 channel. Trying to do big things here.